Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Frankthaman, barber and cosmetologist, back at it again with another tutorial. And I'm here with my cousin. We're going to be doing a mid-ball fade today. Any shout outs, bro? Any salutes you want to send out there to the family, to the homies before we get started?
Shout out to Chaparentas Durango. Keep it filoso.
Keep it filoso. I like that. Alright, man, so shout out to everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to hit that like button. And of course, smash that subscribe button. This video is brought to you by FILOSOBARBERBRAND. We provide the most consistent, long-lasting, and super sharp razor blade. Let's go ahead and get started with this video. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, we're gonna get started. First things first is we're gonna be doing our guidelines. That is step number 1. I like to create my first guideline with a handy dandy trimmer. Doesn't matter what trimmer, as long as it is a trimmer. Make sure it's efficient, of course. Alright guys, and the second guideline is a 0.5 guideline. First one is 0.0, second one is 0.5. I am now actually touching up the middle guideline with a number 1 guard all the way, with the lever all the way closed. And then the third, of course, is a 1.5. What I do is I put a number 1 guard on my clipper, open the lever all the way down, and create that third guideline. Still have my number 1 guard on here, just softening up those dark spots that I see. That's where my cousin's hair is super dense. And some people's head, you know, it's just kind of, not to say my cousin's any different, but everyone's head is just a little dense in certain areas. So you have to use your corner work for that. Grab the corner of your clipper and just touch it up in there. I went ahead and grabbed my handy dandy shaver and I am balding my cousin's head up right now underneath that first guideline that we created. And with this, you guys, the slower you go with a shaver, the more hair you cut. And of course, never bring it up all the way to that first guideline, just right underneath it, which is like a 1/4 inch underneath. All right, we're gonna start working on that first guideline now. I am grabbing the clipper with no guard on there and dropping the lever just a little bit to soften up that first guideline. The higher you go up in the fade, the more the lever drops. So obviously when you have the lever closed, that's full 0. When you have it halfway, that's 0.25. And when it's all the way open, that's 0.5. I did go ahead and grab my trimmer again, and I am just cleaning up those dark spots that you see in there. Now I'm creating my first guideline behind my cousin's head. I like to do one side first just because it just helps me. You know, I feel like I'm a whole lot quicker this way. I actually finished this haircut like in 16 minutes. Second guideline with the lever all the way down on your clipper. Third guideline with the lever all the way down on your clipper as well. Number 1 guard on there. All right, go back to the clipper, no guard, and we're focusing on that second guideline. Trying to make it more prominent again because my cousin's hair here is not too dense, so we want to see our guideline, but even then, man, you can't really see it. But no worries, that's fine as long as we know what we're doing, of course. Softening up that first guideline, same steps as the other side. And don't be afraid to go ahead and grab your trimmer, you know, and go back into that first guideline because that is what we use to create it. All right, we're grabbing our shaver and we're balding him up to as much as possible, bald as we can do it. All right, go ahead and grab your clipper again and just soften up any darkness you see here. His hair is dense in that one area, so we're just trying to do what we can, you know, trigger playing with the 1 guard on there, 1 guard off. All right, you guys, we softened that up. Now we're going to the side of his head, doing our first guideline again so we can wrap up the fading part of this tutorial. Go ahead and grab your clipper and open your lever all the way down and create that second guideline. Put the 1 guard on there and create that third guideline. Put the 1 guard back right there with the lever all the way closed and soften up that second guideline you created. And that's how we take off that 0.5, you know, that half. We don't really need a half guard. At least, you know, I don't. You know what I mean? It's real easy, old school traditional barbering. That's how it's always been done. All right, no guard on the clipper now, softening up that first guideline. Hitting that little corner there. And as you guys cut hair, you'll start to develop, you know, a barber's eye. You know what I mean? Like any darkness you see, pretty much just start touching up. And this is what we're doing now, the touch-ups. I'm actually flipped them towards my mirror, which is why you're wondering why, you know, I'm cutting this way. But yeah, man, your mirror in the barber game, in the barber shop, it's your absolute best friend. Your eyes can tell you one thing, but, you know, the mirror will tell you something else. And of course, you guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, man. So many of you guys watch my videos who aren't subscribed to me. And if you guys would, you know, do me a huge favor and are willing to help me out here to get to 10K, that'd be awesome, man. Go ahead and just, you know, hit that subscribe button and drop weekly tutorials. I also have a Spanish channel if you guys want to check that out too. That barber's eye, man, you guys need that, you know what I mean? And that comes with time. You know, that the more you cut, the more you'll develop that barber's eye. So moving forward, here comes the lineup part. Go make sure he's nice. You're real nice. Boom, boom, boom. I always like to start in this left corner. Trying to keep it as natural as possible. All right, you guys, I applied some shaving gel, and of course, I'm using the Filoso razor blade to make sure he is super sharp. Hitting him on cousin's mustache, you know. That Turkish razor, link is in bio. Make sure you guys cop. In description, of course. And I handed my cousin the mirror. I wanted him, you know, to see if he liked it. He said, bro, primo, you need a little bit of touch up. I said, no worries, bro. That's why I hand my clients the mirror, you know, whether he's my cousin or my uncle. I hand them the mirror, you know, and I make sure that, you know, each client is happy with the haircut, you know what I mean? All right, you guys, and here's the before. And here's the after. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, tune into the playlist. You know, all the videos are right here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Peace.